Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60andMe. 60andMe is a community of women who are aging beautifully and love to look on the outside how they feel on the inside. Beautiful, vibrant, and full of life. And I love to do makeup tutorials and product reviews to give some ideas to our community about new things that are happening in the world of makeup and beauty. And I've got an interesting one to share with you today. Now, you may notice that I have actually applied some of my makeup. I've got my eyeshadow and eyebrows mascara applied, and I've also put some lipstick on. And I have not, however, put on any blush or foundation, because this is an interesting trend that I just noticed, had been reading about and wanted to share with you, wanted to try it and see whether it really does work. Now, this is a new way of applying blush before you apply your foundation. It's been called under blushing and other phrases to describe it, but it's been made popular in the UK by Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, member of the royal family, who wore this or used this technique out to a recent event, and it produces a very beautiful glow on the face, and so people are picking it up, and makeup artists are apparently now recommending it. So I thought, well, I'll try it and see what happens. So first things, before I put any makeup on, I applied some facial oil. I'm using my Fig and Yarrow, which I like. There's lots of products available, but this is a nice one for me. It's not too oily, and it gives you a nice glow without any makeup on at all on your face. Then I'm going to apply now, and I could tell you, I will mention the other products that I've used in the notes, so you don't have to go checking those out. But anyway, the blush I'm going to use is my e.l.f. The ELF. Now, they have a really cool palette. I use it quite a bit. It's got 4 different colors, if you can see. And I'm going to use the brightest one, this kind of pinky peach, because I've discovered through trying this that you actually do need to put a little bit darker shade, more vibrant shade of blush before you put the foundation on. This is actually quite cool. So I'm going to place some of the pink on my cheeks. Start with the sort of the apple of the cheek there, and just apply it going up towards the temple. And you'll see it's actually starting to look a little bright, but it's all good. And it works. It actually is a very nice technique. Now I'm going to put some on the other side. So I've got no foundation on at all. This blush is going on just on my face, on my primed face. Okay, so there is some nice vibrant pink blush. Need to have a quick look to make sure I've got it on more or less equal. Okay, and as I said, it's going to look a little bit dark and intense, and that's okay. So I'm going to just blend that in, not up too much, more out to the side. And they recommend that another thing you can do to add to this is add a little bit of highlighter. And I've got some NARS highlighter, which is the same color as the Orgasm that I use, but it's a cream highlighter, and it's glowy. And I'm going to place that just on the top of this blush, underneath the foundation. So I'm just putting a little bit on each side. And it feels kind of strange that you're doing it in this order, but I'm going to see what happens. And so there's my blush, no foundation. Now I'm going to use my Bare Minerals. Let's make sure I've got it even here. Okay. So a little bit of highlighter blended into the blush. And I'm going to use my Bare Minerals foundation. It's what's it called? It's called Bare Pro. And I've discovered this is one of my favorites. I really do like the texture. It's not too heavy, but I'm going to place this over the blush. I'm going to use my fingers. And the way that I discovered this actually does work best is to actually open the foundation first. Just put a little bit on your face and start actually below the blush. Start applying the foundation just below the blush and then bringing it up over the blush. And it's a technique of sort of not smudging it too much and keeping the finger that you're applying your foundation with kind of clean so that it doesn't get too pink. But you can just gently blend into your blush. And I'm going to use a teeny bit more on this one. I hope this is visible to you. I'm going to put just the foundation on my nose. This is an interesting foundation. It looks very light when you put it on, but as you apply it, it actually changes color, and it matches your skin beautifully. At least I love this one myself. But that's it So you've placed your foundation over your blush. And I'm going to just use a finger that doesn't have blush on it and put it on my forehead just to blend it all out. I'm not using a lot, really. It's actually not needed. As you get a little older, your aging skin doesn't need a ton of foundation on it, so you could just place a little bit under the eyes as well, just very lightly. Okay, I think that's it. And that, I'm going to look at my mirror to make sure it looks okay. But you know, you can see that glow, and it doesn't look artificial because the blush is under the foundation and it's kind of blended all together. So I actually quite like that technique. I think it works. So have a go yourself. And I think the secret is to use a cream blush, put a little bit darker than you normally would, and then maybe add a dab of some kind of highlighter cream on top, blend in a little bit, then gently apply your foundation, blending into the blush, and then you've got this under blushing look, which I think is kind of cool. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. As I said, I'll put the other products that I've used on my skin so that you can see what I've done with my face. But what I might do now at this point is I might just take a teeny little bit of my the NARS Orgasm powder and just gently dab it on just a little, really lightly, to give it just a teeny bit more color. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love your comments below if you've had a go with this. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye for now.